Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to do while loops in Python. This shouldn't take too long and it should be a nice explanation video. So let's get started. First we're going to start with our first program. We're going to do counter equals 0. And I'm also going to do this the way I normally do it, which is I'll code it and then I'll explain it once we're done. So I'm going to do while counter is less than 5. Colon, print, brackets, speech marks, hello world, exclamation mark, speech marks, and then colon, then then just the bracket, sorry. Then we'll press do a new line, counter equals counter plus 1. Then we're going to press enter again to do a new line and then backspace. So we're again at the edge of the page, as you can see where it is there. And then we'll do print, brackets, speech marks. The loop is over. Speech marks, brackets. So let's save this. And then you can either go to run module, or you can press F5 and it should run. And you can see it will print out hello world 5 times and then it'll say the loop is over. So now let's explain what we've done. The first part here should be easy because we've covered it before, where we're just making a new variable and we're calling it 0. And now we've got while counter is less than, actually there should be a space there, 5, colon. So what the colon means here is anything below it is a part of the loop. So as you can see, we're then printing hello world, and then we're adding one counter equals counter plus 1. Now you see the next line is back at the start of the page. So it won't go down to there yet. From here, it will loop back up to the top. And it will check if it's still valid. So there will be 2 now, and it will still be less than 5. So we'll do it again. We'll go up to top, and it will be 3. And it'll keep doing it until it is no longer less than 5. And then it will skip the next 2 lines and go to when the loop is over. So that should make sense. Now each time it cycles round, we don't call it another loop. We will call it an iteration. So this will have 5 iterations, because it will loop 5 times. So it will be the first iteration, the second iteration, and it will just keep going and going. So we'll save that. But we've got some other problems with loops, which are really easy to do. So let's create a new one. So as we've just seen, the loop will keep going the whole time it's true. So, but a problem you can have with that is if you do while, let's say while true, or anything that is always valid, print, brackets, speech marks, hello, and then let's just do bracket, speech marks, brackets, and we'll save this as forever. Let's actually just save this true, enter, and we'll run it. And as you can see, it's now printing hello world forever. So we're stuck in an infinite loop. Luckily, if you ever get stuck in a program, you can press Ctrl+C and it will do a keyboard interrupt and end whatever program's running. But because of this, there's an extra thing we can do. Which is if you type in your loop, you can type in a break. Now if you save this and rerun it, it will only run until it gets to the break point. And when we read the word break, or the loop sees the word break, it will end the loop no matter where it is. So you don't need to do while true for an forever loop. You could do while 1 is equal to 1. That will still go on forever. Or while 5 is less than 10. 5 will always be less than 10. Well, if we change this though to, let's say, if when 5 is greater than 10, and let's say we run this, that's not true, so nothing will run. So let's do another one. Let's write another print underneath. Print speech marks. Wait, print bracket speech marks. That is not true. Speech marks brackets, and save that. As you can see, as it's not a true loop, it will cancel it and it will just print the next part that is outside of the loop. Okay, so let's make a new file and I'll show you something else with how you can use if loops, if statements with while loops. So let's do I is equal equal to 0, and then we'll do while I is less than 10, and then we'll start a loop with a colon. I is equal to I plus 1, and then we'll do if I is equal to 5, start our if statement. We want to do continue, and then we'll do press enter. So we've left our if loop again, and we've left our if statement, and we're back to our while loop. We'll do print bracket speech marks I is space speech marks plus str brackets I close brackets and close brackets, and we'll save this to lesson 2. There we go, and we'll just call it continue. There we go, let's save this, and then let's run this module. So as you can see, it's printed them all out other than 5. Because when we've done this, it'll do the while loop, and it'll get to the if statement, and it's not equal to 5, so we'll skip it, and we'll print I is equal to whatever I is. But when it gets to the if statement, if I is equal to 5, it will do continue. And what continue means, it will go straight back up to the start of the while loop. So it will continue to 6, and we'll skip everything below it. So if we also added into this print bracket speech marks hello, and we'll save it, you can see it skips 5 and the word hello, because it will just skip everything below it and head it back up to the top. So I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did like this, maybe consider subscribing, maybe like, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. I'm also going to start doing other things like Python projects and other Python tutorials, as well as just the standards, the basics. See you then, bye!